This is the outside of a subway car, but holding the camera is Ravi, and he's on his way to meet some friends. He doesn't know it yet, but they aren't going to be there when he arrives. His destination is Toronto, a city he's been to many times before, but still looks at the same things every time he comes. After finding out everybody else was somewhere else, he went for a walk. So after meeting with the group, they decided to go check out the building they were in, because they had nothing else better to do. Oh, and this is Ravi. He has a tendency to either care too much about something, or not care at all. After checking out the gym of the building, they decided to move on. And this is Ahmed. He's most likely the one to use this place the most. And beside him were Alina, Noor, and Muna. They don't know what a gym is for, hence why they were looking outside. It was clear that this location was something that each of them wanted, but didn't have. So instead of drowning in their sorrows, they went outside. And this is Rania. She was very eager to get everyone outside of her building before they were thrown out. So the group continued down the street. Some were wondering where they were going next. Others were just out seeking the truth.
So have we decided what we're gonna do now, or? I don't know, I want the...
So we're gonna hit Zanzibar first, and then...
Chicken on the waffle place.
And then after that we're gonna get to chicken on the waffle place, yeah.
They did neither of both those things.
So we are going to Zanzibar.
Yeah. That's why we're dressed like this.
It's our favorite place.
That's not why she dressed like that, and it wasn't their favorite place. But it was awkward, so no one wanted to say anything further. This was the reason she dressed the way she did. Unfortunately, it attracted some attention from the locals in the area.
That's right, rolling.
Oh, I get it. Oh, the sound of
It was unexpected and had to be documented as a result, despite the casualties. The group then decided to go to a different store, only to decide which store they were going to go to next.
There has to be one.
Yeah, there is one.
Where?
It's here in Eden Center.
You don't remember that girl?
You
are gonna love Miniso.
Miniso is amazing.
You are gonna love it.
It's right here.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's
we'll have to find it on the
When's
map, though.
CLICKBAIT coming?
They started the journey to their second store, but a couple of them got distracted by themselves. And then it happened again. It wasn't very well received.
Yo, Emma. Are you the big spoon or the little spoon?
Big spoon, of course. What kind of question is that?
It was a good question, because Ahmed really was the little spoon. He just couldn't say it. The group then made their way to Nando's, and it was they were looking very forward to it. This was Shahrukh. He had various homosexual tendencies, even though he was engaged to a woman. This was Maha, his sister. She too had homosexual tendencies, although she didn't instigate any. And the group was reunited, with some missing due to unconfirmed circumstances, but they enjoyed a nice meal together. But after the food ran out, the boys decided to see who had more leg hair.
I think we have the same, actually.
Are they more curly?
Oh shit, my bad.
It was disgusting, but most of the others were in the bathroom, so it was okay.
So Robbie owes me $11, but he's gonna pay back in other ways. He's gonna eat my ass.
He wasn't.
What do you call it when your bulge sticks out when your zipper's unzipped?
Painful.
Call it ball out.
Rabi had no idea how to react, but Shahrukh seemed proud, so he let it go.
That was a funny joke. Yeah, is what I'd say if it was.
For a little bit.
Now I'm forever a virgin. And then you can narrate saying,
And he was. The group took to the streets and would have likely been run over if it wasn't for the natural care that Canadians were born with.
hey, you know what? Can I make a dad joke? Hey, they have beef here.
It was a good dad joke.
Is this a butcher shop?
And then he ruined it.
So Ma, you having trouble?
Yeah. I want my one step.
Maha had a lengthy explanation for why she had trouble walking. And Rabbi was listening to the entire thing, but decided it would be funnier if you reduced her voice during this segment. The image he had in his head was of Mr. Krabs' legs, so that's why he said, well, you should breathe in and out.
Yeah, I couldn't breathe.
What do you think of this place?
It's actually not bad. Look at this quality stuff that's like, you know, not that expensive. Like, this could be like $50, but it's not. Unless you slap like an Apple logo on it, then it's $300.
This was a good display of Apple's business strategy. The group then transitioned to a VIP lounge and billiards area. Only Shahrukh, Ahmed, and Muna knew what they were doing, so then they split up into teams of boys and girls in a high-stakes, winner-takes-all, which gender is better game. The tension was really high.
If you guys disturb me like that, I'm not gonna do it.
You're not gonna play?
Number 5?
Wait, are we solid? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, 5 is good.
Rabbi only pretended to know what he was talking about.
Do you have something to say, Shara? Never mind.
Why did she just call me Shara? Why is my...
He was gonna say, why is my foot on fire? It was because Alina's heel was on it, and it hurt.
Moving on, Maha, how are you doing?
I'm good. Oh my god, I almost
You
got
look
it.
hella cute. Who's up next?
My shot.
Hello, Shara. How you doing?
Can you?
Pretty nasty.
The gas is
gotta make
way
it
up. Yeah, Emma.
Yes, the net.
Okay, wait, you're just don't do that, please.
Oh, that's a compliment. Noor just made my
Dude,
day.
look at
Noor,
this.
give me
These were
Noor, Noor, Noor.
$8. $8
Okay, I think they get it now.
They did get it.
Shahrukh, is it bedtime already?
Shahrukh was hurt, so he did the only thing he knew that would save face. Meanwhile, Rabbi was having a flashback that he knew wasn't his own. Then he looked to his right. Ahmed gave Muna a compliment sandwich. That's when you hide an insult between two compliments. A very advanced way of making fun of somebody.
No?
Oh, that she looked nice.
Yeah.
Hair down.
You know what she looks like?
Who?
You look like a Chinese international student.
Actually, I see it.
Like, you don't look like them, but like that style, like
It's
what you're
theirs.
wearing, yeah, it's theirs.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Muna couldn't see it, even though it was right in front of her.
Hello.
Like, let me try to think of something really stupid to say. Man, I'm too smart to say something stupid.
Yeah, right.
This applies for me too.
Got ignored again. Disappointment.
What?
Back at it again.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, I can't even hit the balls.
I just suck ass.
Okay.
Oh, you suck, I eat.
He didn't suck, and he didn't eat.
This is hard work. Don't do that. That's like really. Yes, ma'am.
Alina never finished her sentence, so Rabbi never knew what it was like.
It's still our turn. Oh. Come on, man, you hit a ball for the first time.
Rabbi then got a call from his parents and had to explain what he was doing. He also had to explain the rules. It was very complicated. And with that shot, the men won the game, but could not say that out loud, as it would be deemed politically incorrect.
If this doesn't work, I swear to God, what the hell is wrong?
No, it will work.
It wouldn't work, but the optimism was nice.
Emma, what are you wearing today?
You already know 100,000 my glasses, 30,000 on my shirt. You know I got a Louis V belt. You can't see it though. 10,000 jeans, off-white Vans. Yo.
He knew he wasn't telling the truth.
Is it my turn?
Remy, what are you wearing today?
Is it my turn?
And some jeans.
Is it my turn?
That's
You're
fun.
fucking fucked. You're supposed to like say brand names.
Did you get it?
George.
I'm wearing a
I'm wearing Amazon, Walmart, Dollarama.
Blue Notes sweatpants.
Costco shoes.
idiot. Robbie felt good about himself, but the feeling didn't last.
Yo, why did you look like your cat was dying or something?
Because it was dying.
The question made no sense, but neither did the answer. Muna's action had given inspiration to something even more stupid the group did. So they proceeded to take pictures of each other, with Ravi taking a picture of Shahrukh, Shar taking a picture of Alina, and Alina taking a picture of Shahrukh. Then collectively, they all came up with an idea they call the Camception Challenge. It's easier to show you what it looks like.
No friends.
And to end the night off, Ravi did a photo shoot of himself, trying to look like Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. Next time on Restricted Travels. Ravi rides the subway. And Ahmed, while taking pictures, discovers something.